You better be careful what you say, mate.
Me?
Don't do anything like that because you could get shot. So, a couple of weeks ago, as many people know, Charlie Kirk got shot and killed, assassinated in the States.
And when it happened, I was quite
shocked.
I was shocked.
And that's all he did. He just spoke. And for that, some fuckwit decided to take his life.
Are you buying into the whole story that's being painted?
With what?
Everything that the media is portraying.
You know, it wasn't just an accident. It wasn't a random thing. I woke up in the morning and I'm going to do this. This guy premeditated to take Charlie's life.
Me personally, I don't buy into the story.
The story of the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't believe it. It just seems fake.
Yeah.
It's like they painted you the perfect picture. How did he know where the thing was going to be seated and what way Charlie was going to be facing and there was going to be no obstructions and you know what I mean? It seems too perfect.
Potentially. You're not being fed the full story, I guess. You better be careful what you say, mate.
Me?
People are out for you. Don't say anything out of the norm, to the contrary of society pressures. Don't do anything like that because you could get shot.
In the neck.
And or killed. So, a couple of weeks ago, as many people know, Charlie Kirk got shot and killed, assassinated in the States.
What's your take? Obviously, so for people listening now, this is 2 weeks ago. And when it happened, I was quite
shocked.
I was shocked. Yeah,
like when I first
walked into your
thought-
office at like 6:30 a.m. and I was like, "Hey, this guy. Remember this guy we saw at what did I say?
Earlier in
Okay.
the year.
I said, "Do you remember the guy we saw at 10X conference?" And you're like, "Which one?" I was like, "Charlie Kirk." And you're like, "Yeah." I was like, "He just got shot."
Yeah.
And
I saw he got shot. I saw an email. The first thing I saw is he got shot. And then you came in and said he's dead. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Sorry. That's right. I walked in saying he's dead. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was full on. And then I saw a clip of when he got shot. And then you said you saw another one where it was close up and personal when he got shot. I didn't see that one. But yeah, man, very disturbing, very sad. And it's just a crying shame.
Were you a fan?
I wouldn't say I was a fan. Like I followed him. I agreed with a lot of his point of views, for sure. And yeah, it was just really sad to see that he wasn't really anyone that did anything bad. Do you know what I mean? He just had a very
Strong stance,
but he backed it up with fact. Like he was able to turn around and say these reasons, this is what I believe. And it wasn't to necessarily prove someone wrong. He goes, let's have a discussion. Let's see if we can get to some sort of a logical conclusion. And if you put some points forward that I can then take on board, like he was open to the discussion. And that's all he did. He just spoke. And for that, some fuckwit decided to take his life.
What's your take on the whole?
On the person that shot him?
Yeah.
Support the death penalty.
Yeah. Are you buying into the whole story that's being painted?
With what? So explain the story to me and for the viewers.
Everything that the media is portraying. This is a guy who had a trans boyfriend who...
Oh, I don't know any about that. I haven't heard... That's the first I've heard anything about that.
Oh, you haven't heard anything?
No, I just thought the guy... from what I heard and saw, he just hated Charlie Kirk and his views and what he stood for and everything, which is just so... Like, the guy's not well. To premeditate that murder, like he's gone out there with a plan to kill this bloke. You know, it wasn't just an accident. It wasn't a random thing. I woke up in the morning and I'm going to do this. Like he had planned this, where he was going to shoot from, what day he was going to be there, what the bullets said on them. Like he wrote shit on the bullets. Like this guy premeditated to take Charlie's life. You know, a young man, like he was in his early 30s, had a young family, a wife, just going around spreading his opinion on things which many people disagreed with, but he said that's good. We should have disagreement. We shouldn't all just go in the same direction like sheep. It brings up conversations. And, you know, that's what was really sad. Like, would it encourage the next Charlie Kirk now to stand up? Do you know what I mean? knowing that if you had that sort of opinion and you were really good at what you did, you were able to back it up with factual evidence, all this sort of stuff, that if you now go to a college campus or if you go and do something that annoys someone, it's going to cost you your life. Is it worth it?
Okay, so there's a couple of ways this conversation can go. Me personally, I don't buy into the story.
The story of the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't believe it. It just seems fake.
Yeah.
It seems too perfect.
Yeah.
This guy would go out and say, oh, there's two genders, he would say. And then, ironically, the guy who has no criminal record, who's a normal kid from school in that area, went and planned this whole heist of climbing this building and sitting on the top with a sniper rifle and popping him in the neck.
I mean, that's a difficult shot. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'd have to be some sort of skill with a gun.
No, I don't think it's that difficult.
Isn't it? Okay.
No, I don't think.
I
don't think.
Shot rifles before?
Yeah, but like I think people pop deer from further away.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I don't think it's not like a, ex-military kind of, nah.
So what's your stand? You just don't think he
did
it? Or what?
I think it's just odd.
Yeah, it's a bizarre thing, but
no. Like, it's like they painted you the perfect picture. This guy said there was two genders, and this guy who went and popped him had a transgender boyfriend, and he was very
saying one extreme to the other.
Yeah, but it's like if you had to say, well, who do you reckon shot him? You'd have been like, oh, well, someone who was
someone far left.
Someone far left. Yeah,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Far left extremist.
And it's like they've gone and painted this picture. There's things that
so
don't
you
stack
think
up.
you're more of a conspiracy? Yeah.
No, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I also think there's elements that just don't stack up.
Potentially. You're not being fed the full story, I guess.
Are you ever?
Yeah. How are you to know? Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But ultimately what happened, the act has happened.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's gone.
So that act has happened. How it's gotten to that point, who knows? But the act has happened. The guy's gone. And
but the way the country's handled it has been weird too.
Yeah, right.
I think it just seems.
Well, they had their ceremony for him the other day as well. They had 60,000 people, I think, in a stadium.
I saw it, yeah. It was a full stadium.
There was 100,000 people apparently outside as well.
Dude, this guy's 31.
Look at the change. Like, they were talking about him being a future president. Like, that's how high esteem some of these people held him. He was very religious too, which did rub some people up the wrong way too.
Yeah.
Which I don't have an issue with. Like, I didn't have any issue with him saying that sort of stuff. Like, that's great that you have that faith. I think that's fine. He wasn't going out there to change people's mind. He was just saying, this is my belief. This is why I believe it. He was very, there's these comments. He was pro-guns as well.
He was pro-guns.
And then you hear people going, oh, how ironic that you got shot by a gun.
Yeah, which is a disgusting.
That's stupidity of the highest accord. And the best argument I heard for that, because he actually came out and said something about, I'm pro-gun. I'm paraphrasing now. He said, I'm pro-gun. People die from guns. That is a cost I'm willing to accept in order to be able to have guns. So he did say something like that. Again, paraphrasing, but it was along those lines.
Yeah.
But the best argument I heard against that was, do you drive? So you're pro-car. So cars kill more people than guns ever do. So is it acceptable level of people dying in order for you to be able to drive? Is it ironic that if you die in a car accident, you're pro-car? So it was a very good comparison that I heard when someone said that.
Is that person pro?
No, they were just saying an example like, oh, yeah, he's pro-gun, he got killed by a gun. It's like, yeah, but you drive a car every day. Cars kill hundreds of thousands of people a year. So are you pro-car now or are you against cars? So that's the point. That's the point effectively Charlie was trying to make at the time. And I think maybe he even gave that example about the cars. But, anything he said, he then backed it up with a logical reason. And I think that's why I personally relate or liked what he said, because I find that I'm a logical person. You can change my mind. I'm open to having a different point of view. And if people can break it down to me and show me the reasons, show me the for, show me the against, I'll go, okay, cool. Like a perfect example, we spoke about this a long time ago, but we had a friend who works a 4-day work week with his team and he's in the construction space. I'm like, no way, you can't do that. Like I was dead set. I'm saying, you cannot do a 4-day work week. I don't believe it. I will do more working a 5-day work week than you will a 4. And after the discussion back and forth for a good hour, like I go, he actually changed my mind somewhat. And he showed me the logical reasons and why he did what he did and how he was doing it and how he's structuring it. And he showed me the benefits and he's like, this works for this reason, for this reason. I'm like, okay, you know what? That really could work. That could be, you could be onto something there. So I went from no way, never work 5 days a week, never work 4 days a week to going, okay, maybe that could work. And that's what Charlie did. Whenever he had a discussion about something, he would say, what would you like to talk to me about? Anything's on the table, whatever you would like. And then he would come and have that discussion. And he had a lot of controversial topics, which is what got the views. It's probably what made him so famous, as far as him just having those controversial topics. It could be pro-guns. It could be abortion was a really big one. You know, he was pro-life. So that was a huge one. And we said guns. We said about genders and politics. He was a right-wing politician. Well, not politician, but right-wing politics. He was a huge Trump supporter. And that rubbed people up the wrong way. But he would have that discussion at the very least. He never went out there, not from clips that I saw, and went out and abused people and said, you know, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're a dud. He would say, well, show me why. Tell me why. And people couldn't give those answers to him because he was a very smart man.
Yeah, he was. I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I'm just not buying into. There's something sus, man.
Could be.
There has to be, dude. Come on, like look at everything that's happening. I've looked into it. I don't know. Have you looked into it much?
No, not in the depth that you're saying. But it's like the attempted Trump assassination.
Isn't that weird that they had stopped talking about it 2 weeks later?
I think it's weird that it just grazed his ear.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like how lucky. You tell me you're that lucky that it just grazed. I reckon that, to me, I thought that was more of a political stunt than anything. I don't reckon anyone shot him.
No bullet.
No bullet. I don't know. Did someone die from that though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll take that back then.
No, but I don't think someone died from his bullet.
They died from what?
Like I don't know if it was the same bullet that
that passed him and shot the next person. Yeah. No idea. But that seemed to me a little bit sus to get the votes and go, you know, how good would that be for his campaign?
That was great.
That's what I mean. That's why I thought that was sus. Where's the benefit in this instance with Charlie and his assassination? I don't know, just silencing a strong opinion?
I don't know. I don't know if there is a benefit to what was done. Like, I don't think they did it with I don't know who did it. I don't know what the cause was. I just find it odd that a 22-year-old, think about when you were 22, okay? And then you could sit there and say, oh, this guy's this and that. And like the guy has no criminal record. People from there's a whole bunch of elements to the story that don't stack up. Where they found the gun, you know what I mean? Footage of him, you know, and maybe he did take the shot. Like, so there's no one involved, no one at all. Like he went and planned this whole thing himself, all by himself, and went and sat on a rooftop. How did he know where the thing was going to be seated and what way Charlie was going to be facing, and there was going to be no obstructions, and you know what I mean? And then like you climbed onto a rooftop with a gun and no one stopped you?
No one saw you?
No one saw you.
How'd
no
you
one
get on the
stopped
roof?
you.
Like roofs aren't necessarily
That's
an
what I'm
easy thing
saying,
to get onto.
It's like you would have had to walk past some people. You had to.
Did you carry a big ladder?
I don't know. The situation is it's weird in my opinion. No accomplices. No one knew. You know what I mean? No one knew. Not one thing. There is nothing prior to it showing any of the planning. Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it is odd.
Anyway, all I'm saying is if I had to point a finger and say, who would have killed this guy? I would have said someone with a trans boyfriend. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, let us paint you the perfect picture.
Yeah.
And then like, oh yeah, the DNA matches. And
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? But nevertheless, he is gone. Not here anymore. And the world moves on.
Very quickly.
The world moves on, dude. You know what I mean? They're talking about putting him on a coin.
Oh, right.
I saw that, yeah. I was
There you
like,
go.
well, that's a bit extreme. Very extreme. But yeah, I I was shook when he died. I was shook, not just from the footage, just from like that guy got up that morning and was going about his day.
Mm.
And he had a story that day. His Instagram following has grown by about 7 million followers, by the way, since being.
Well, funny, my wife was sitting down and I go, "Did you hear about this guy?" She's like, "No, she didn't even know who he was." And I said, "Oh, I saw him in the States when I went with Robbie." And I go, "He's this." He goes, "I go, you would have seen his clips before. Like he's that type of person that you would have just come across it at some stage." And then she goes, she started diving deep into his content. And she's like, "Oh, this, and went through all that stuff." She's like, "Oh, I don't agree with what a lot of he says." I said, "Get the fuck out of the house. What's wrong with you?" I'm not having no lefty in this house. No, I don't know. I don't know. She was just consuming. But no, she goes, "There's things I agreed, things I didn't," which is fine. I go, that's the whole purpose of what he was doing. He wanted to raise a conversation. I mean, it's just like, think about every podcast episode we've done. The ones that have performed the best are when we've spoken about a controversial topic of some sort. Each and every time. Why is that? Why are people drawn to that, to almost that conflict, or that they feel that personal need to express their opinion because they're right in that point of view?
I was having this conversation with someone downstairs before, and I was saying, why are conspiracies so attractive to some people? Like, why do you want to, you're either completely deterred away from it and you're like, "Oh, it's a conspiracy, fuck that." Or you're like, "Yeah, it's a conspiracy. Give me more." Why do we buy into that?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
He's
maybe there's a level of just people just wanting to know or validate a point of view, potentially. Get closure on a certain topic or action.
But this is going to dissipate. Like the hype's up here now, and obviously it's not as trending as it was 2 weeks ago, but it's going to disappear. We're going to move on, and he's gone.
Yep.
His kids will go up. The kids will go up without him. Wife will probably remarry at some point or get into another relationship at some point. She's young. She's 30 or whatever she is, 31. So I'm assuming similar age.
Yeah.
He's 31. And yes, did he start a movement? Yeah. But was there a bunch of shit that he was worried about that isn't even relevant to him anymore? Yeah.
100% now.
That guy woke up. He had a story that day, dude. He had a story talking about the girl who got stabbed on the train.
Oh, right. Well, there's another fucking ridiculous thing now, isn't it?
The girl that got stabbed on the train.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that?
I saw it, but not in detail. But, that's a full-on thing too. Poor girl, just riding the bus home. Riding the fucking bus home.
Train.
Or whatever it was. It's fucking some form of public transport.
Yeah.
Could happen to anyone on that train at that time. And this piece of shit decided, no, I'm going to get this girl.
It's quite...
The States, do you think America's a good place to be living?
I think... Well, okay.
Or do we only hear the shit stuff?
Yes, dude. It's propaganda.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? How much were you... I was like, when we went to the States, I was thinking, oh, man, like there's going to be guns everywhere and, it's going to be dangerous. And then you go there and it's exactly like Australia.
It's exactly so. I felt
exactly the same.
Not once did it cross my mind.
No.
Not once did I feel unsafe. Not once did I think, oh, we shouldn't walk down here. But in saying that...
I kind of thought that for a moment.
Did you?
New York.
I wasn't there with you.
There was like
I was in
Dark Street, New York.
Yeah, but fuck, you wouldn't do that in Melbourne.
Shouldn't go down that street, yeah.
I'm sure there's definitely areas, like if you're going to go look for trouble.
Yeah, but you can find it here too.
That's what I mean.
Do you know what I mean? There was...
I think it's just extreme over there. Like you never hear touch wood of school shootings or anything like that.
We don't have guns.
I know, but and that's partly the reason. Yeah, there's things like that. Like I would be thinking twice about sending my kids to school there. Is that just because that's what I see and that's what you hear every second day mass shooting with kids and all that. Don't know.
Yeah, but I think the world does everything it can to paint America as a crazy place.
Yeah, it could be that too.
It does. Do you not think it does? It never talks about how Americans are super positive. It never talks about how many compliments we got on this hat.
Yeah.
It never talks about that aspect of America. And most people you talk to the US about here, oh, I fucking hate that place. Oh, I never fucking live there. Just fucking, it's fucked.
Yeah,
It's too dangerous. Fucking crazies everywhere.
They've never left the state.
Yeah. And then you go there and you're like, this place is completely normal. Most places in the world are completely normal.
Yeah, it maybe as a consequence of having so many people.
They do have a lot of people.
That's what I mean. It's like as a percentage, there's going to be crazies
Yeah, like, you know, who's to say it's
per capita. You know.
Yeah, who's to say it's not less by population?
That's right.
Do you know what I mean? But, yeah, I don't think America's a bad place.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad place.
I think it's a very economically powerful place. I think it has a big impact on the world. I think that there is some sus stuff happening. You know, the Trump shooting, this shooting, that shooting.
Yeah.
But you could turn around and say the exact same thing. Let me ask you a question. How many people you reckon in the US know about the machete crimes we've seen here in Melbourne?
6.
Do you know, like, how well spread would it be there? I don't think it would be that well spread.
None.
I don't think
anyone would know about it.
Yeah, I don't think I would be very
Unless
surprised.
maybe you're an Australian and following the news down here.
Dude, I reckon there's Australians here who don't know about it.
I'm generally one of those people. When, like, my brother always says, oh, no, even my cousins are like, oh, did you hear about this? I'm like, no.
Yeah, me too.
I never hear. I don't follow. I don't hear. I don't watch the news. I don't know.
Watch the news at all.
I don't know anything about it.
I never, ever watch the news. I'll never, ever. I don't. My TV is not connected to free-to-air TV.
Oh, is it not? Mine is.
Yeah, see, that's a problem. Nah. You still got to plug the antenna in the morning. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not connected.
No, it's Wi-Fi now. That's Wi-Fi antenna.
Is it really?
No.
Oh. I'm not connected. I don't watch free-to-air TV at all. I don't think it serves you and your mentality. But I think the thing that gets painted, you know what I mean? Like the picture they paint for you, they're controlling the narrative massively. Massively, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe I've been spending too much time on social media lately, but do you feel like the world's going a little mad?
Yeah, for sure. That's all you hear about. Unless that's, the algorithm that you're being fed, but yes.
Dude, have you ever gone on Twitter? Do you spend much time scrolling?
Not much,
Twitter?
no. My Twitter feed,
wild.
it's rubbish.
Twitter
my Twitter feed is honestly
absolutely-
rubbish, so I don't have the time to just scroll it. I just see stupid shit on
Twitter is wild, dude.
there. Yeah.
Like wild,
I think it was
wild.
better pre
Elon.
Elon.
Well, yeah, he just removed all restrictions.
Yeah,
And
but
all
now
of a
I get
sudden
rubbish on there. Like I get just stupid things. I'm like, I don't even follow this person. Why am I seeing this?
Yeah, it's definitely wild. And there's like a lot of like racism. Like there's no they're not controlling anything on there. There's no, what's the term I'm looking for where they block stuff out?
I know, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, where they control what.
Yeah, censor.
There's no censorship. Yeah, that's it. There's no censorship. So you go on there and it's like craziness.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. Do you?
Was that what it's in? I mean, is that what it's encouraging? All this, anyone can say anything. It's like your words don't have consequences. Is that what's creating a lot of this conflict? Because someone will go on there, say something vile about race or whatever it might be, and they can say that. That's their opinion, freedom of speech. And then you get someone that's
So where do you draw the
on
line?
outside. Yeah, obviously the line's been blurred, or there isn't a line at the moment. Maybe there's no line. That's the thing. People are getting pushed to the edge. Some people can't control their emotions. Like, let's just assume this kid did do everything everyone is saying he did.
Which kid?
The one that shot Charlie Kirk.
Oh, yeah.
So at what point has he gone, I cannot stand Charlie Kirk and he needs to die. Like, I need to get rid of him. It's going to be me. I'm going to be the hero to do this. Everyone's going to celebrate that.
But they said, so they supposedly, allegedly, asked him, how long have you been planning this? Oh, it was in the text messages or whatever it was.
Yes.
How long have you been planning this? About a week. So last week, you were like, everything's fine. And then
This week,
This week,
like,
you're
you know
like,
what?
fuck it.
Yeah, he's
I'm
gone.
going to shoot this guy
I'm
in the
gonna go
neck.
get him. Yeah.
And then you go and sit on a rooftop with a rifle. Wild.
Yeah. And I mean, but you even saw like some of the stuff the videos that came out after as well. You see people celebrating that too. See, I thought that was fucked up. That's the other flip side. Like, what sort of a person does that? What sort of person would go on there and go, "Oh no, Charlie Kirk's died. I am devastated." I was like, "You piece of shit."
What?
You don't have to. There's no one. You don't have to mourn anyone. All right. No one's forcing you to mourn his death, but don't fucking celebrate it. That just makes you a piece of shit.
There's footage of people in the crowd.
Oh, I did see that. I saw one guy, like everyone ducked as soon as they saw the gun, and there's this one guy turned around and was like cheering, like, yeah, like you're a fucking idiot. And most of those people, you see a lot of those people now in, you hear the stories that come out after, the people that made videos or the people that celebrated, like fired from their job, lives destroyed. Said, no, we don't want anything to do with that. Would you fire someone on that, on a basis if they did something like that?
Yeah.
Let's use that exact example. Say Josh downstairs, you follow him on Instagram and he made a video. He goes, "How good's this?" Would you come into my office on Monday?
Yeah.
You're fired. Well, it's representing your company too, isn't it, to a degree?
I just think, what sort of people do you want working for you, dude? Like,
yeah.
even if you dislike someone, like, that's wild.
That's low. It's low. It's very inhumane to do something like that. You know, especially if the guy, like,
But
it wasn't Hitler. Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
not a guy that went out and killed people. He wasn't a bad guy.
Yeah, if he was killing people,
Yeah.
you'd say, okay, cool. Like,
You could probably understand someone celebrating that, especially if they were directly affected by it.
I saw
because-
some pushback from some people. I'll mention that you just reminded me, and I'll bring it up with you after this. People we know.
Oh, yes. I think, was it a female?
It was a female.
Yes, I know who you're talking about.
I was quite.
I almost responded.
I was gonna comment.
Yeah,
and I was like, you know what?
We should have done together.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I was going to respond to that too, and I said I just kept scrolling.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
I'm not gonna get
just
involved.
This is
Not my.
You
space.
might not be in the right headspace if this is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And don't make me shoot you in the neck.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's exactly what it's.
Yeah, like-
hey, I don't like what you just said.
I don't.
You're gone. I'm going to find you.
Yeah, it's wild.
It is exactly that. It is exactly that. There is no excuse for it. There is nothing that you could do or say to celebrate something like that. And if you are one of those people, you're fucked. Honestly, unfriend me, unfollow me, delete this podcast. We want nothing to do with you. But share it with other people that do want it though first.
Yeah. Don't stop watching it.
Stop
Keep
watching
sharing
but
it.
maybe subscribe.
Stay
We'll tell
subscribed.
you. Yeah, stay subscribed. Just keep our numbers up.
Stay subscribed. No, you know what? Fuck you.
Fuck
Unsubscribe.
you.
Yeah, look, I don't know. The whole thing still doesn't sit well with me. I was shook that day, dude. I was like, whoa, like, man, that is from the footage. The footage was quite bad.
All right, but there's people out there, there's personalities out there again that push a certain agenda, be it right or left. Like, imagine now you spoke about something that you believed in, and that there was a risk now of you stepping out of this office and someone bashes you just because of what, as you say, my face made a sound and it upset you.
Yeah.
Made a noise and it upset you. That to me, it's like, okay, I'll give you an example. I think owner-builder projects should be abolished. Get rid of them. Useless. No one should be able to build their home unless they are a qualified builder to do so. Just because you own it, you shouldn't be able to build it. Let's say that's my opinion. I go out there, I rally for it, I end up getting it done. People hate me for that. People would hate me for that. I guarantee they would hate me. They probably hate it now that they're listening to it.
Owner builder.
Owner builder. If you're an owner builder, unfriend me.
Why does that bother you so much?
I don't know. Maybe because I see it along the same lines as, well, owner teacher. Like, it's a profession. Like, how are you?
Teacher.
Huh? Owner. I said owner teacher.
What's the difference between that and homeschool teacher?
Well, then why do I need to go to uni for 4 years and be qualified and do all this sort of stuff?
You want to do it for lots of people.
Even then, a doctor.
That's a really good. You just gave a solid argument against yourself.
With what?
the homeschool teacher, homeschooling. It's the
Anyone can do it.
equivalent.
The equivalent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, we'll go to another extreme. A
But
doctor.
I-
But people do this
But
not
it's-
just, they do it to flip, they do it to not to live in.
Yeah, so what?
They're
There's a
doing it as
limitation. There's
Yeah,
limitations.
there is,
You
but
do
it's
3
still,
years.
to me, I think there's far too big a gap. There's far too big a gap between the profession and the unprofessional. There's too many elements. And anyway, regardless, I won't get into this as a topic for another day. But let's just say I was the one that was responsible for it or was a huge advocate for getting rid of it. And then people hate that so much. And all I wanted to do was make the industry better or help people or whatever it might be. Show them, hey, this is why you shouldn't do it. Let me show you why. It's actually cheaper for you not to engage a proper builder and go through that process as opposed to doing it yourself. And then someone gets out and bashes me or kills me or pushes me. Like, is it worth me then having that opinion? Is it worth me going, I'm going to go out there and do this because it's good for the industry, because it's good for people, it's this, it's this, it's this, when now there's a risk for me getting shot or getting seriously hurt or my family threatened or my friends threatened or the building vandalized? Is it worth having that conversation now? Do you reckon Charlie, when he was 25, I don't know how old he was when he first started going to universities and debating people, do you reckon if he had a crystal ball and said, listen, bloke, this is going to be good, but it's not going to end well. Do you want to keep going? Do you reckon he would have gone down that path? I mean, he's a highly religious person. He probably would have been like, that's fine. I've got God. I've got another lifetime after this anyway. That's fine. But do you know what I mean? Is it killing free speech? Is it suppressing people to go out there and actually have an opinion, to have discussion?
We don't have opinions in Australia.
But anywhere now.
No one has opinions here.
No, you get people that have opinions.
Who?
There's people, I don't know. People have opinions. There's guys on social media. I don't know their name. What's that guy? He became half well-known during COVID. He was the guy that would go to all the rallies and then he was against vaccines and lockdowns and go to cops and he was like a reporter. I'll find him. I'll show you. But anyway, not a reporter. He was like a backyard reporter. He did his own journalism or something like that.
No idea.
Anyway, I'll try find him and I'll let you know. But there's people out there that have opinions on certain topics or whatever it might be, and they've got a decent following on social media, whatever it is. If there's now a risk to their life, to their friends, to their kids, to their business, is it worth it? Is it worth having that discussion? Is it worth the fame, the fortune? It begs a question. Like, it makes you now think twice. Hey, maybe I'm just going to stay in my lane. That's my opinion. I'm not going to go and express it to everyone. I'm just going to do me. That's it. But then I think the world's a worse place because of that then, if that's the case.
Yeah, but so there would be, well, very few people share their opinion anyway.
Yeah, there's more people that don't, yes.
Way more.
Yeah, without a doubt.
It would be like,
And then it's probably the ones that do, that's why they get so much of the publicity, because it's so little or so few people that share that opinion. It's like the rallies that they recently had as well in Melbourne, whatever it was, the Australia rally against immigration and how the governance of the country and all that sort of stuff. We spoke about that briefly, but it's like people went to that rally. What's happened since?
nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really followed it.
Hey, nothing's happened. Has your life changed in any way? Have we overthrown the local and federal government? The same people are there. They're still doing the same fucking shit. What's changed? You had a huge amount of people. In London, they had 1 million people at a rally. Did you see that?
That was post.
That was post Charlie? I think it was, yeah. It was. They had 1 million people at a rally about immigration and the governance of the country and losing their identity and all that sort of stuff.
But what's changed?
Huge. What's changed? What has changed? Did you see recently Trump address the United Nations? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Only like yesterday, I think it was a couple of days ago.
So
Did you see his speech?
I saw highlights.
Yeah, I saw parts of it too. I didn't see the whole thing. But yeah, he said he's very Trump-esque. I like that, man. I like what he's about. You know, he was there. I reckon world leaders would hate him. There'd be people there that wouldn't like him and his point of view. He was saying how climate change is a rort. It's all you're all stupid if you believe in it. You got to go to fossil fuels. You got to stop illegal aliens coming into your country. He goes, we've done it. He goes, look at what I've done in 7 months. I'm the only one to do it. He goes, I'm the best. He goes, I've done the best. He goes, I'm not here to brag. He goes, but I'm the only one to have ever done what you guys all talk about. He goes, enough is enough. Your great countries are turning to shit. You need to do this. You need to do this. Like I thought it was a good speech anyway. But so it says the United Nations, you're a joke. Like he goes, they're an absolute joke. He goes, what do? They write a nasty letter and nothing happens. He goes, you need to take action. He goes, I'm the only person to stop all these wars in 7 months. Only person. I met with all the leaders. I've stopped all of those wars, saved thousands of lives.
Have they stopped though?
Don't know. But that's what he's saying.
Yeah, I know.
That's what he's saying. Yeah. That's what he's saying. So I think there is a level of it throughout the whole world. You know, people are getting frustrated with a whole range of things. Maybe more people will start to stand up. Maybe the death of Charlie Kirk is the start of that revolution, is the inspiration that maybe people go, you know what, because of him, I'm going to do this now.
Dude, if there's one thing I know about human beings and human behavior, it's that people fall back to their ways.
Yes.
Whether it takes a week or a month or a year, people will go back to doing what they did.
Comfort zone. They just sit there and do the same thing.
Yeah, to the same path every single time. Most people will.
Do you think you do that too?
Yes.
Yeah, I think there's a level of that for sure. I'll give you an example. All right, I had a hernia operation 2 months ago, a while ago. More, yeah, probably 2.5 months ago. I could be training every single day. But what have I fallen back into? The habit of coming into work, doing the hours, going home, I'll go tomorrow. So I haven't been back at that regular workout routine since, even though I very much want to. But it's just every day, I've got to do this, I'll go tomorrow, I'll go tonight. And then, yeah, cool, I'll go once, twice a week here and there. But where's the consistent discipline? Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm at the gym working out like I was pre-operation or pre-injury. So, yes, people do fall back into habits and what's comfortable for them.
Yeah. So is this a turning point?
Yeah.
Funnily enough, his company was called Turning Point.
Yeah.
Funnily or...
Maybe that got
unintended.
Yeah, maybe that got a huge boost in people joining it and being a part of that movement. Who knows? Is it enough if it inspires that one person that one day becomes president now?
Enough what?
I don't know. Enough of a change, enough of a poke, enough of a prod, enough of an inspiration that one person that his death has affected now creates a future leader that changes the world for the better. Who knows?
He's gone.
But that moment, has that inspired something in someone else? I don't know. Or has it instilled fear into someone else? Gotten rid of that future leader? He was going to go to become president. But now he's like, you know what?
Really good point.
Why the fuck would I be president? Trump nearly died. This guy died. I believe in what they're doing. And I don't want to die. I'm just going to sit here and just work as admin at local government.
Do you follow Candace Owens?
Yeah, I do.
Do you like her?
Yeah.
You know what she's about?
Yeah, to a degree. Again, not deep. I'm not deep in her content, but I find that I agree with a lot of what she says. But I can't say everything because I don't know. I don't follow it that much. But do you have a particular thing you want to mention about her?
No, she's going deep on this. Like she
was friends with him, with Charlie as well.
Yeah,
from my understanding. So there was a friendship there aside from the professional connection.
She is going deep on this, and there's other people. I don't know who's right here. She's going deep, saying like, you know, someone took him out. There's no way a 22-year-old has planned this all by himself. Like, someone's taken him out. There's been something has happened somewhere. Yeah, it's been planned. Blah blah blah. And then you got people on the other side who are like trying to completely discredit her now.
Yeah,
and saying things like, they're not even friends. You know what I mean? Like, she's very conspiracy theorist and she got too rabbit hole for him and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, dude, I watched this side and I was like, hey, she's got a point. And then I watched the other side and I was like, oh my God, they've got a point. And it's like, so easy to believe.
A good argument is hard to...
Yeah. It's like, and then you see it and you're like, dude, they fully discredited her to the point where I was like, oh, she might be a nutbag.
Yeah, right.
And then...
But that's what Charlie was really good at too.
Yeah, but then she saw the content
and responded
with facts, and I was like, oh, she's on. And it was cool to see because It's like,
So
okay,
what drew you to that? Do you know what I mean? You're drawn to those conversations.
so
You were drawn to watch it. Yeah, I know. But like, are you taking a side yet? Or are you going, yeah, you know what? Fuck those guys. Well done, Candace. Or
I think she can go too far down the rabbit hole.
it's like even, who was it? Jimmy Kimmel got cancelled. You saw it with his show because he made comments about Kirk as well on so I don't recall what it was, but yeah, he got cancelled for his comments.
Isn't it wild? Like all of a sudden there's like so much news.
Mm.
Isn't it wild? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist.
You definitely are.
Must be.
Definitely are.
I just think it's crazy how all of a sudden like all this stuff's happening and you know what I mean? It's like usually the news is like this celebrity, blah, blah, blah. It's like, cool. It's like I don't care about that.
Mm.
Now it's like real people die and shit.
Next level. Yeah, so very sad, and it's a shame. I would have loved to have seen how he was going to progress over the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. Maybe he would have been president one day, maybe not. Maybe he would have changed minds for the better. Who knows? Who knows?
We were fortunate enough to see him.
Yeah, true. And it was a surprise too. We didn't know we were going to see him in person.
No.
And it was good. It was good to come out and actually see him, have a chat.
Have a chat.
Have a chat with GC.
Just have a yarn. Yeah. I don't know. Has your life changed in any way since that event?
No, I can't say it has.
Do you feel less drawn to voice your opinion?
I've found I've had arguments post with people on his point of views, but nothing's changed. Someone said, oh, but this, and I said, no, that's ridiculous. It was with a friend or something. He was saying like he was against what he was saying. I said, no, how can you justify that? It's this, and this. It's factual. Like,
What was the...
I can't remember the context now, but it was something about what he was saying. But again, I'm open to the conversation. I'll say, so, okay, Paul, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Show me where it doesn't work. Show me why that isn't the case. And then we can have, then maybe I'll change my mind. But
Isn't
until
it wild
that point,
that two people can say the same thing and have completely opposed?
completely different. Like how
isn't
can
that-
someone it's you always see it, like even when they say, I always see that loop where they say, what is a woman? They're like, okay, what is a woman? Oh, it's how you identify. And I go, you haven't identify as what? As a woman. Yeah, but what is a woman? And they can't give that answer. They're just so stuck in their ways. And it's like, are they being dumb on purpose? Like, are they purposely just, they know they're wrong, but they're just so deep that they can't back out? Is that what it is? Or are they just stupid? Or are they unintelligent? Is that what it is? Or are they just completely brainwashed that it can be a feeling and it's like there's a difference between sex and gender? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But they genuinely believe that. And they look at you going, how do you not understand this? How do you not understand that you're not fluid? And they're looking at you like you're the crazy
How
person.
do you not understand that?
Like, how do you not get that?
I'm very fluid.
I can tell. That's
Fluent, everything. Whatever you want.
anything. Anything you want.
Just pay your bills.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean?
It's a funny world.
It is a funny world. It's a
funny.
I feel like it's only been like the last 5 years that it's gotten crazy.
You reckon? Or
Yeah.
You reckon you've just become more aware of?
I feel that maybe it's the
I always have this
social
argument.
media.
I always have this argument with people.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I feel that people are more extreme now than what they were. I don't think it was like that back then.
Yeah, but so no, hold on. There's two things to look at here. One, news travels quicker.
Mm.
This happens 50 years ago. We might hear of it. That's it.
I think more people are influenced now because of it as well. So I think the
Of course.
societal
When you get
societal
slapped with
pressures, and the views and all this sort of stuff, and people have that lack of identity and they don't understand. They're not mentally strong in any way whatsoever. They're easily influenced. I think that's where people are maybe more mentally challenged now, which is why you're seeing more of it. that's where I think it's actually more. There's a quantity more people that are like that. I do. I do think it's more than what it was. I'm not saying it never existed. I'm sure it was there, and we weren't hearing.
What is more?
As in the number
of what?
Crazies.
Define crazies.
I almost said.
Oh yeah.
I almost dropped the C-bomb. Christmas. Yeah. You been watching my content? Just the quantity of them. I don't know. I don't see it a lot more. I just think there's a lot more quantity of people or groups of people moving in a certain direction, which is ridiculous.
What if you were just oblivious to it before?
It could be. I just don't think so.
You don't reckon?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, but why? Because so the most common one, or the most recent one I can recall, is someone said to me.
Okay, I think I know why. Okay.
Someone said to me, the world's getting, everyone's losing the plot, and it's become really unsafe, and there's all these robberies happening, and I'm like, what robberies? And they're like, there's all these robberies. You don't watch the news, and I'm like, no. And they're like, there's robberies here, there's robberies there, people running through people's houses. Melbourne used to be safe, and I'm like, dude. And then someone actually proved this statistically, like there's less crime, statistically, but it just spreads quicker.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, two things. One, you don't think you were oblivious back then. Like, you're talking about 30 years ago. I'm like, you don't think you were fucking not paying attention? And you don't think the news spreads quicker? It's like the whole autism thing. Oh, there's more autistic kids now. Yeah, I don't think we've gotten better at finding it. Oh, more people get diagnosed with cancer. Yeah, don't think we've gotten better at finding it earlier?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we are so quick to take the negative in. Like, so fucking quick. Hey, the good old days. Do you know who coined that term?
No.
No one. Because fuck that guy. Right? But, like, we're so quick to do that, dude. You're so quick to think, oh, no, it's definitely worse now. But you didn't even have the reason until a minute ago. And then you thought about it.
Oh, yeah.
But you were so quick to naturally jump to that conclusion.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it
was the reality of the time back then.
Yeah, your reality.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. But if you were oblivious, it doesn't mean that it was necessarily better.
That's right.
Hey, real side note, but don't you wish you had stats on life? Like, don't you wish you could see how many steps you've taken?
Yeah, like how many sneezes you've done since 1984.
How many shits you've taken? You're like, this is number 1,000. That would be...
Are you going to drop that? Are you dropping a new app that tells you all that?
How would you keep stats on your whole life?
Hey,
there will be a time where we do, like, they put a chip into your baby and
they're going to record everything. How many heartbeats?
Yeah, you said there, like, how
many times you blinked?
How long have I traveled?
Yeah.
Fuck, 13 Ks this week. It's great.
Side note.
I can't wait for that. Anyway, back to what you were saying. What's your reason?
Oh, no, look, I think just based off, it probably comes down to the information traveling quicker. That's what it has to be.
That's definitely an element.
Yeah, because it would change people's mindset. Like, you could go back 30 years ago, but no one would be talking about what gender they are at schools, but now you will. So is that just the information? Is it cultural? Is it now culturally more accepted? Because you hear this shit at school.
Well, there's that element too. Yeah, there's a culturally more
I think that's what's happened along the way as well. And it being more culturally acceptable, I think, has influenced people to go, oh, okay, well then in that case, I am a cat. And act like that. So I think there is, as a result of it being culturally more acceptable.
But I think that person was always crazy.
Yeah, potentially. And then back in 30 years ago, that same person being there and crazy wouldn't have said anything.
They would have to hold in there crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they would have to hold in there crazy.
Yeah.
And then they would have sat there to one of their friends and was like, do you ever think you're a cat? And their friend would sat there, shut up. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, now it's just more accepted to speak about it.
Yeah, but also then, I think that's a wrong thing too. Like, if we say crazy, we're throwing that term lightly, but
I'm
like
saying it with full force.
Full force. Like, that's how he would say.
Full force.
We have to have yin and yang. Hey, stop it.
Full force.
No, I'm going to throw it lightly.
Fluid. I was thinking that this morning. Side note as well, if you've listened to this episode, it makes sense. But how good's gravity?
Fantastic.
That's what I think about it on the way to work this morning.
Imagine floating everywhere.
Gravity is the shit.
Now I've lost my train of thought.
You were saying,
like
crazies.
if someone is like that, like, I think they need help. It's got to be a mental thing before it's a physical thing. and you're going to change your way and butcher your body to start becoming a cat. Like there's a mental element of that.
There is. I agree. I'm trying to work something out on this thing, but it's not working.
A smartwatch, huh?
Yeah, so tell me.
If you don't have a smartwatch, what do you have?
Yeah, a dumb watch.
A dumb watch.
Does your watch do?
Doesn't do any of that.
Screen?
It doesn't. I'm pressing the screen. Just tells the time. I don't think I'll ever buy another smartwatch ever again.
Do you want to make a bet?
No. I don't think I will.
Hey?
Possible, but I don't think I will.
I reckon you will. You reckon? You will, dude.
You reckon?
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Do you not change the way you do things after a while? Like, if you eat a food and you never like it, will you try it again in 10 years? And sit there like, maybe I like it now.
I mean, I haven't. There's foods that I haven't had in 10 years.
Yeah, but like there's certain things.
I got no ambition to try it either.
Like what?
Oysters.
Isn't that the whole thing about being stuck in your ways? Like going back to your whole habits thing?
Yeah, potentially. But if you also don't like I could taste it. Maybe you don't like the smell and then you taste it and it's like there's a genuine disgust for it.
Scent goes directly in line with, was that my phone that just went off like that? How rude.
This is disgusting. Yeah, look, maybe I'll get a watch. I don't know. At the moment, I had a watch. I've had an Apple Watch for a couple of years. And I accidentally broke it. Like I came off my wrist, what happened? Yeah, I just dropped it and then the screen popped off. And it's like, that's fucking annoying. And then for the weeks that followed, I didn't have my watch. So every time my phone would ring, my wrist wasn't vibrating. And I was like, fuck. I felt like I wasn't attached to this thing. And I felt great. And I know you can turn it off so it doesn't do that and all that sort of jazz. But then it's like, well, that's what I want. What's the point of having the smartwatch if it doesn't?
If it doesn't do
what are you doing? Yes, I'm coming. Where are you? It's one of these ones. So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'll definitely not in the foreseeable future. I'd rather go and spend money on a nice analog watch.
Fair enough, if that's what works for you.
For the time being.
That's like people.
I'll probably get a Whoop before I get a watch.
You should get a Whoop.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I get about that because but then it's like then I have to wear it on my other hand. So I'm not too sure if I want to do that. That's why I got the ring, the Aura ring.
Yeah, I guess it's the same.
Similar thing. I think that's much better though. That's much more advanced than what this is.
No, I think they're pretty.
Are they?
I think they're kind of.
Maybe. This only they say it lasts a week. It doesn't last a week.
This lasts 10 days.
Does it? It's pretty good. That's
now
pretty good. This lasts, I reckon, 3, maybe 4 days.
Last one used to last 4 days, 4 days.
Oh, is that all?
The last band.
Yeah. So
this is a new one.
Yeah. That's
This lasts over a week.
Yeah, right.
For sure. I don't recall the last time I charged it. I can't remember.
And you can check on your app, battery and all that.
Yeah, and it warns you when you get to 20%. So you got 2 days to sort it out.
Yeah, sort out your life.
Yep.
Okay, so very sad with Charlie Kirk. Would you go out now?
Me?
Yeah, as in, say someone said, Robbie, you got to step up to the plate. You're going to be the new Charlie. Would you do it? Knowing the inherent risk that comes with it.
In Australia and America?
Let's say America. Wherever. Well, you're going to be world famous. Let's just say you are the next Charlie. Like here's your ticket. You get all these followers. You get all his following. You have his point of views. Go.
Yeah.
A few different skewed views.
Yes.
Would you step up to the plate?
Yeah.
Knowing that there's a risk? Not guaranteed.
Yeah, but look, George, the reality is we're sitting here in Albert Park and a truck could drive through this building and knock us out right
now.
Yeah, or a plane could crash.
Yeah, it's like the girl on the train we said before. How do you, like she was in the wrong seat, the wrong time?
Yeah, someone could come in and start shooting. Yeah. Like there's always an element of some kind of risk. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
it's increased.
If the plane goes down, it's increased.
Yeah.
When you have a bigger impact.
Yes. I'm saying if you took over Charlie's mantle.
Yeah, everything's increased. Yeah. If you do more worldwide. You're on more planes. All of a sudden, your chances of going down in a plane increases.
Yeah, that's right. If you fly every single day
Yeah,
now,
if
you
you're
used to
flying-
fly once a
yeah,
year,
you
and now you're flying every week.
Yeah, and you know who doesn't have any
Person
chance of going
Who
down?
never flies.
Person who never flies. So you make your decision. Who are you going to be? You going to do this or you going to do that? Because remember, at the end of the day, he got shot at 31. You might die in your home at 91.
Who's lived? Who's had more of a life?
Who's going to end up on coin, apparently?
And you got the highest, what was it? The highest medal a civilian can get.
Martyr.
No, like as in from the president.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
What's that?
Like some purple star or some shit like that. I don't know.
A purple
I
star.
don't know. You got the highest possible. So Donald Trump gave him an award, which was the highest award that a civilian can get in America. It's called something. I can't remember.
I didn't see that, but
Yeah.
good. I guess.
That's what I meant. Yeah, as you said, like he's getting that. He's getting an award. He's getting a coin potentially. His company's grown. His following's grown. He's made more impact worldwide. We're talking about him in Albert Park. 2 weeks later.
Yeah, but the
You know what I mean?
question, George, is will we talk about him 2 years later?
Do you know who we haven't spoken about?
Who?
Kerwin Ray. Have you thought about him since the last time we spoke about him on this podcast after he passed away a year ago? I actually unfollowed him.
You're a dog.
I know.
You're a dog.
I know.
Why'd you unfollow him?
What for? That's seen his stuff. I don't know.
I
Didn't see the need.
I called you a dog.
You might have done
Might have done
too.
the same thing.
But I don't even think it's active anymore. If it is, I haven't seen any of his posts for the longest time. But
course you haven't.
there you go.
Yeah,
Like
you
there's
unfollowed-
someone,
Oh, no, I'm following him.
maybe it was just on Facebook I did. But anyway, regardless.
No, they're active as hell.
Oh,
2 days ago.
Oh, right. There you go.
Yeah, posted
But I said,
several
like,
times. in
have you
September.
spoken about him? Have you thought about him since?
No.
Like, none. But if he was around, you probably would have seen his post. You probably would have liked them. You're probably like, hey, let's go to this event next time. He's doing it. He's nail it and scale it. Haven't thought about him at all. At all. Until this very moment, I hadn't thought about him
That's the
since.
thing, yeah. And that's a guy who impacted
A lot of people in Australia anyway. Like in that business space, most people, if you're a small business owner, would have either attended his event
Yeah, or you've heard
or known of him, seen his videos. People in overseas would have seen his videos. He had videos with millions of views.
and he hasn't been there that long.
Yeah, hasn't been that long either. Hasn't been that long.
So yes, to answer your question, would I take the step up to the plate? Yes, I would. 100%. Without a doubt. And that's why I'm going to announce that the person running for Victoria Premier is sitting opposite me right now.
There you go.
Do it!
Hey, a lot of people hate Andrews and hate the current chick. I hated Andrews. I used to say I'd spit in his face if I walked past him. But there you go. Like, why? Why, George? This guy was just doing his job. Did a bad job, but he did it to the best of his abilities. And I bet you he thought he was doing the right thing at the time.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Do you reckon he's sat there?
So
like,
he'd sit there opposite now. So if he was in this podcast, he goes, I did the best thing I thought was right at the time.
whether it was right or wrong is relevant.
Yeah, he goes, I was trying to protect
I'm
people.
surprised you're saying that.
But do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know, yeah, because I
very,
don't like,
very mature.
I think he's a fucking
impressed.
idiot. No, he's a fucking idiot. He's an idiot. Let's go back. I take it all back. I take it all back.
But dude, you're right. You reckon if you reckon he got off the press and sat there? I'm making bad
these
decisions.
guys up.
I'm making the worst
mental
decisions.
grief for years to come. Like I genuinely don't believe he did that.
Of course he didn't do that. What you're like? Imagine walking off the thing and saying, "Now I'm making some really bad decisions here, guys." This is
And
great.
it'd be interesting to see, like, had he known what he knows now and everyone knows what they know now, would you make those same decisions? Hindsight's a wonderful thing. I don't think he would ever admit that because people would come after him. But
What's the? Yeah. Even
But
if
yeah,
he
that's what I'm
says-
saying.
Even
Anyway,
if
what
he
I'm
says, "Yes, I would have." Like, who cares?
yeah,
It's an opinion.
face made a noise.
Face made a sound. Yeah,
Sound.
that changed your life, huh? That's
I think about it all the time. I think about it all the time. It's whenever someone upsets me.
yeah,
his face made a sound.
This guy's making sounds from his face.
And there's another thing too there, right? It's like it gives it meaning. If I swear at you, if I say the most vile thing to you right now in English, but then I say the same thing in Greek, you won't feel you're not going to feel the same level of upset.
I would be more upset if it was in Greek.
Would you?
Yeah,
You
because
didn't
I'd be
understand
like,
it.
"Where you trying
What
to,
did you say?
trying to swear behind my back, trying to do it without me noticing, huh?
People put
At least
meaning
the
to
other one.
That's what it is. They put the meaning to the sound.
Um,
And the meaning that you should put to these sounds that you're hearing through your ears right now is to get a huge urge to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, tag your friends, share it with every single person in your life. That's what the urge should be and how much the sound should affect you right now. Do that because it helps us. It helps us spread the word, help people, connect with more people, and hey, have conversations.
Isn't it sad that this guy had to get shot in the neck to, like, he was famous before,
Yeah.
but he had to get shot in the neck. He grew 7 million followers
Yeah.
after getting shot. And it's like, listen, help us grow 7 million followers without the shooting.
Yeah. Exactly right.
Fuck it.
I mean,
If
we
grow 7 million followers, I'll take a bullet.
Shit. Maybe just a graze to the shoulder.
Just
Maybe
not doing it.
that's it.
Take it back. I take it all back.
But, you know, it's even, why didn't we have the conversation about him before he got shot? He was still very, like, we still could have discussed his point of view. We still could have discussed it. We didn't. We never did. We're having this conversation now because he got shot, because he's dead.
He's been martyred. Martyred. He has.
Yeah.
You know?
We should speak about people who are not dead next time. Maybe we'll even bring some people on site who are on site in the podcast studio who are alive that we can actually talk to face to face. We're going to get some guests on in the near future as well, guys. We're going to bring some more people to you and bring you some insights, some different opinions, some discussions to help you grow, learn, and become the best version of yourself.
Yeah, there is a link below as well. So if you do think you would be a suitable guest, fill out the form. I think it's milliondollardays.com.au/guests or be a guest or something like that. It's got the word guest in it. That's all I know. And if you don't get a response, you probably weren't qualified.
Or you sent it to the wrong place.
Yeah, or you sent it to the wrong place.
That's it.
Cool.
All right. Excellent. Thanks a lot for joining us today. We look forward to having another chat in the coming weeks.
Thanks, everyone.
See ya.